Hey, this is Kevin with Cedar Rapids Comics to Toys. Just wanted to do a video about Toys R Us. It's going to be closing in the next week, and I went to a couple Toys R Us that were in the Quad Cities. This one that I have pictured here. This is going to be the one in Moline. It looks like one of the older ones. Kind of beat up here, and you can see it has that little orange sign there, the Children's Bargain Town or whatever. But you can see it's going out of the business signs and everything. Going inside, everything's 60-80%. Most of the stuff I saw was about 60% off. There was like some action figures, but a lot of the stuff was just little plastic, paper, crap things like that. This one in Moline really got trashed. It really had a lot of stuff that was gone already. You can kind of take a look at just this section here. I think this was probably the baby section, which probably all the baby clothes and all that stuff disappeared real quick. But you can see that section there. Nothing on the walls back there. Everything is all the stands are, there's no clothes or toys or nothing in this area, so it is just totally gone. This section here would have been the bike rack section, so it's kind of weird just not seeing the bikes there and just seeing it totally empty like that. Just pretty depressing. So but you can see in the back there, they kind of have the caution tape up, so you can't get back into the back half of the store here. Oh, and then up in front there, every store that I went to pretty much had this big cube just filled with Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5 for like the PS4. Didn't see any Xbox One copies of it. They just had a ton of these. And you can see down the side there, I think this was another cube, like in a different part of the store. Yeah, you can see here just even more Pro Skater. I don't know, was this a crappy game or something, or did they just go a little bit crazy with the ordering and just got too many? But pretty much you pay $18 for that, so I don't know. I bet you could probably get this cheaper at GameStop or Video Games, etc. But we also went to the Toys R Us here in Cedar Rapids. A little nicer looking one. It's one of the newer ones. I remember coming here probably, as a kid, I came here probably when my parents would come up here to go to Target. Just down the road there, you can see the different stores down there, like the Harbor Freight and everything. That used to be a Target. And I know that they would usually shop at the Target there, and then maybe I could talk them into going to the Toys R Us here. But I lived about an hour away from Cedar Rapids, so it was kind of a sometimes treat if I got to actually come up here and see the Toys R Us. But we went inside. They actually had a bit more stuff here than the ones in Quad Cities. I think in Quad Cities, a lot of other toy stores kind of picked up a bunch of their stuff, like the pop figures and the action figures and that sort of stuff, because other stores that I hit in the Quad Cities seem to have a lot of Toys R Us exclusive stuff, so I'm sure they got a piece of that. But here on Sunday, it was down to 6 days. I thought it was the 30th was going to be the last day, but I don't know. I'm starting to see on the internet where they're actually saying it's going to be June 29th. So I don't know. I'd like to go the last day just to, I don't know, say goodbye. I guess, I don't know. But in the corner here, I will mention this. You can actually see these figures here, and I'll talk about those in a sec. That would be the Suicide Squad Deadshot. So, God, Suicide Squad, it's been out a couple years, 2, maybe 3. But yeah, Deadshot didn't sell. You can see, like, here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 16, I don't know, 32 just sitting here. But you could make an army of these if you wanted. But I actually did pick up one of these because I thought, for what they're going for, it'd be a decent toy. And I didn't think the movie was bad, or I didn't think that his character, I didn't think he did too bad as Deadshot. But then we got this section here where it is all this Power Rangers Ninja Steel playset. Looks like one of the Power Rangers. But and then one of the aisles down there, pretty much cleaned out. So again, the store was fairly cleaned out for about 2/3 of the store. Just the first third has all the stuff that's left at this point. Again, at Cedar Rapids, they got another cube filled with all these Tony Hawk Skater 5 PS4 games. So, yeah, someone's going to get stuck with these. We're going to see these at other stores, I think. So, and, ooh, it's a penny down from that other sign. It's actually $17.99. But I had to get a picture of this, which was, as you go out, I don't want to grow up. Kind of part of the Toys R Us song that you'd hear. Then I took a picture of my mother and my daughter here. My daughter didn't look too excited for this, but my mother seemed fairly excited, I guess. She did mention to some of the coworkers how she thought it was cute how they had all these pictures of reindeer everywhere, and I had to explain to my mom that they weren't reindeer. They were actually Jeffrey the giraffe. He's a giraffe, not a reindeer. So anyway, got a picture of myself. I don't know why I'm smiling. I don't know. I guess I just smiled for the picture. So anyway. Oh, and there was another cube that I found later in the store where it had a bunch of Destiny games for the 360. So I wonder where the hell they've been hiding. And then another section of Deadpool. So I felt sorry, so I ended up buying one of those. I did want to check out the website. Like, check out the Toys R Us website. And let's see. Oh, I do want to read this. Play on. Thanks to each of you who shared your amazing journey to and through parenthood with us, and to every grandparent, aunt, uncle, brother, and sister who's built a couch, cushion, rocket ship, made up a hero adventure, or invented something gooey. Promise us just this one thing: don't ever grow up. Play on. Yeah. And let's see. Pretty much it's cleaned out all the sections that you would log into your account. For a Toys R Us account, all the store, like the internet store, has been taken out of here. You know, you can't say that Toys R Us was killed by the internet, because they did have their own internet. They did have their own internet presence on the web, so you could buy toys through Toys R Us still. Might not be as cheap as going to Amazon or whatever, but I think they did pretty good probably with their website as well. But do we got some questions? My local store is still open, blah blah blah. Well, not customers who sign up for Toys R Us credit card still receive. I don't think this is going to matter after this week. So anyway, let's go back to the other section here. And this looks kind of interesting. The history of us. Oh my god. Huh. I have to say that this is probably the worst picture that you could have of. I'm assuming this is the founder, Charles Lazarus, who looks like he has. I don't know. That just looks like a bare penis in his face. I don't know. It just looks like a penis. That could just be me. Maybe I'm just thinking dirty. I don't know. Anyway, this page just looks kind of broke. I don't know. This page just looks broke. Anyway, I did want to just mention, did want to play like Toys R Us commercials, so just kind of as an ending to this. Now I do want to go the last day just to see, and if anybody's interested, just let me know. But anyway, we'll just end it on this note. Also, if you like the video, just hit like, subscribe if you'd like to see other videos like this, and hit the bell if you'd like notifications, if that's still a thing with YouTube. So anyway, this is Kevin.